round. Online. Custom room. Jamie. Here comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Poison's on the menu.
Hope you're not a sword.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking their opponent. Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Charges in with authority. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Uses the drive rush here to... Nice! Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Fires off in overdrive. Gets the jump in. Strings it all together. Shows a medium kick. Hits them with a stopping block. That combo did decent damage. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Escapes with the reversal. Barely blocks the jump in. Connects with medium kick. Swagger step. Jumps. Oh, just goes for it at this range. It's a good spot to use the super. Player 2 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. All in with a rush. What were they thinking? Player 1 can't use any drive boost. Gotta put his super art do anything? Excellent read.
Who will set the bait at this range? That jump in was expected. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback.
Pressuring with cruel fate. Hits with the overhead. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Puts one in the pocket. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Got their eye on the air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here.
Oh God, this is tense.
Jumps in. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here?
In there!
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring.
Luminous dive kick to throw them off.
The match just started. It's anyone's game.
Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in.
Player two will look to apply pressure here. Dives in with full faith. Medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Drink level maxed out.
It pierces and drops them.
Check this and leaches some big damage. Pokes with a medium kick.
Watch clutch anti-air. Player just goes for it at this range. Trying to dig in deep with those claws. Turning it right up with a super. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super.
Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. This can lead to some big damage. Checks with a medium kick.
Reach out and latch somebody.
What'll happen here? Both fighters desperately want meter here. Looking for a chance.
Drops them hard.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Nails it. Crowns them from above. Jumps.
Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? A real test of nerves here. Closes it out.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes to the air. Swagger step. Gets out of there with a backdash. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Deftly shuts out the jumping. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Blocks the jump in. Knockdown. Well-timed corner switch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Throws them to negate the block. The drink level's at 4. All inhibitions are out the window. Was looking for that jump attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Orchid Spring to create some space. Throws a fireball. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Nails the over KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Strikes back with the overdrive arrow. Player 2 has a slight life lead. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Knockdown and just goes for it at this range. Deadly implication hit. Good choice to net some damage and poison them as well. Ooh, what a smart throw. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Reversal! Pumps the brakes on the impact! They're going for the super arc?
Come on. It's time
Didn't
to
hesitate going for the kill with that super! Did not miss that chance and takes the round! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back.
Holds out with the block. Fires off in overdrive. Gets the jump in. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh, with the drive impact. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The super down to the wire. Back throw to get the side switch. All right. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. They break things off to take a quick breather. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense.
Jump! Burnout activates!
Knockdown.
Jump! It's a good spot to use the super! Player 2 can't afford Tainted Talons are out. The KO! Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
Who gain control hits them with a stop and bop.
Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation.
Manages to block the jump in attack. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Were they baiting them into that? That combo did deep. They're going for the super arc.
Come on. It's time
Lands
to
the Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. This is gonna hurt. This is a turning. Drive impact misses.
Life lead is there, but still anyone's game.
Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Swagger step. KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Pierces and drops them. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Jumps. Finds the target. Looking to shred something. Player 1 and eats it. The jump in is denied. What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. What? Can this drive bring them back? Player 1 needs to wait this out. Here comes the corner pressure. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. What a finish! That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it.
Lashes out and denies entry. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. The attack is parried. Still slugging it out here. Takes the chance to hurt him. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. This is a tough spot.
Time for some experimentation. I bet poison would work wonders on you.
Anything could happen here. Feeling out the spacing. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Trying to read each other here? Gets the parry in and adds some pressure.
for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Barely blocks the jump in. Gets the jump in. Medium kick hits. Scrapping it out up close. Oh, says no to the impact. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Both fighters planning something? Change of plans! Took him to the corner in a flash. Oh, they switched sides. Are we gonna see a comeback here? No! Critical art now? Kick out of nowhere! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Open anti-air in the clutch. This can lead to some big damage. Dives in with cruel fate. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Meets them air to air. This is gonna hurt. All the throw connects. Floating forward rush. Player two has the super gauge advance overhead. Player two can't win this without pulling the trigger. Wall splat into the card break. Dashes out the cage right there.
This is our destiny.
Getsuga Saiho connects. Jamie's gonna show all those OGs that there's a new player in town. Just go for it. They are done. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run. Orchid spring to create some space. Swagger step. That's a counter. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. The attack is parried. Goes to the overdrive. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Player, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown, experiencing burnout. KO! Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the combo. Dives in with cruel fate. Gets carried to the corner. Barely blocks the jump in. Nightshade Pulse comes out to play. Connects with medium kick. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Nails the overdrive arrow kick. What'll happen? They're going for the super art. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Manages to block the jump in attack. Smart play, triggering Toxic Blossom. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Willing to risk it for the overdrive.
You are a naive one.
Wraps it up with a throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Trips them up. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Opts for the throw. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? Will the super art connect? traps him with a break-in.
Next hit will end the round. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The grab misses. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
Scrapping it out up close. Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? Ooh, hits them with a stop and block. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Barely blocks the jump in. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something? Looking for a chance. Jump. Dashes forward, going on the offensive. Big read. Quick medium poke. This is a critic. Can this drive bring them back? Snake step. Somehow manages gets them with a Euro step. What are they gonna do? No! Critical line now?
The jump pitch.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
To grip. Farewell.
What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Pierces and drops them. Medium kick. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Which fighter will control? Uses their drive gauge. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. Drive gauge reversal. Lays down the absolutely relentless. Okay, here we go. Player 1 step ahead of them. Player 2 has the super gauge and then turns out. Player 1 tries to act quickly but with the attack. All in with a rush.
This is our destiny.
Kitsuga Saiho connects. Baby's gonna show all those OGs that there's a new player in town. Player 1 rushes in, crowns him from above. Drop zone, baby! Oh my God, Raw Super opens them right up! Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Opts for the free flow kicks to get a drink in.
Still very early in the round. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 chases them down. Gets the jump in. Got their eye on the air. Hold your breath. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Brushes off the impact. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Oh, Bert gets them.
Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Uses the parry. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it.
Solid trigger on the Toxic Blossom to pile on the damage. Grabs and throws them away. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. In with Snake Step. Hits them with a stop and vibe.
Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best.
Both fighters planning something? They return to center stage. A clean hit. Betting it all on the drive run. The throw is denied. Amazing. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention.
They gotta be careful with their...
Oh, yo! Rock Super here! What were they thinking? What's next? No! Critical line now? Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Connects with medium kick. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. A jump? Perfect execution with the anti-air. The jump in is denied. Going in. Drives in back, misses. Boots him and takes a swig. Player 2 not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Both fighters uses their drive gauge. Jumps. Lays down the purple stuff. Who will set the bait at this? This is gonna hurt. Player 1 with a rhythm impact counter. Oh, that's so sick. Breaks it. Bro. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? It is over. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Time for a drink. Can't tech the throw? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The super armor does its job. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Taking stock. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. The drink level's up to 4. All options are on the table. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Takes a trip. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player 2 will have to fight back here without any drive. Painted talent's hard as played. Let's see if they can survive. KO! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Who's going to start things off? Impact's a no-go. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 has the meter lead. Fires off a knife-shaped pulse. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps in. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. All in with a rush. Player 1 hits the drive. Orchid spring to pit. Oh, burnout triggered. Noticeable life lead. Sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open, reads the jump in perfectly. Tries to mitigate their movement with Orchid Spring. Spreads it clean and triggers Toxic Blossom. The jump in links it. Boots him and takes a swig. Player 2 crowns him from above. Pokes with a kick. What's next? Getting up close and personal. Scuff him. Anti-air in the clutch. Throws him. Both sides getting... This can lead to some big damage. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? A real test of nerve. Adds a bit of OD spice there. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dab? This is gonna hurt.
This is our destiny.
Is it over? Will they survive?
Gets got.
Ooh, we're not done here. They pick this time to bust. Are you kidding me? Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. What? Another rematch? Aren't your eyes getting tired? Jumps. A trade. Now what? Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now.
Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. What are they thinking here? There's a corner switch. Starts with a jump in. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Had the radar up and running. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Gets out of there with the backdash. Gets some. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Gets the jump in. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player two needs to use the predator. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. What'll happen here? They trade hits. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Boat springs forward with the drive rush. It uses the gauge for a super arc. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
My magnum opus!
Carried to the corner. This may be bad news. This is a critical moment.
There you go.
Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. What an opening statement there. Ugh, scuff them. Taking chunks out of each other here. Nothing stops this train. Hits that with confidence. Boots him and takes a swig. A jump, back into the corner. What set up? Solid anti-air. Ooh, does him dirty. Okay, here we shrugs that off. Trying to dig in deep with those claws. And whips. They're wide open.
Come on. It's time
Get
to
to the
train.
Sala connects. Jamie's gonna show all OGs that there's a new player in town. A jump in connects with the throw. What are they gonna scan this drive? Bring them back and fires off an overdrive arrow. I can't believe it. The disrespect. That was a perfect parry. What's next? Oh my God! Block super. The super's blocked. Player two is in a very good spot now. You're grounded! Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. The jump in is denied. Jumps in. Going on the offensive? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Definitely shuts out the jumper. Okay, they trade hits. All right, big opening ready to be taken advantage of after that carry. Throws them. What's next? Player one is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the perfect range to reach on. There's the impact. Not gets them. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? Orchid spring to create some space. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Shoots off a fireball up close. Gets them with the anti-air. Jumps up. A quick breather. Connects with medium kick. The throw missed. Swagger step. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it, uses the gauge for a super arc. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
My magnum opus! Did that stick?
Gets carried, uses their drive gauge. Dives in with full faith. They gotta pick their spots well with the remaining drive they have. The plans turn out, but they may have a plan here. There's a drive impact. Will they go all in without drive? Will this super arc do anything? Trying to dig in deep, flatlines them. Woo, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. A clean hit. Toxic Blossom is activated. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Goes for the super art.
Oh dear.
Grabs him. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. They don't need to go for anything.
Burnout activates. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers.
A quick breather. They take some time. Oh, burnout triggered.
Both players went for the chip kill. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Whiffs the impact. Getting tipsy with the devil inside. Pokes with a medium kick.
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Players who painted talons are out. Let's see what happens next. Turning up the heat here with a level 2 super.
Dives in with Cruel Fate.
They must have a game plan here with the critical art on deck, but executing that plan is the key. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. They're going for the super art. The knock up into the bubble barrage. It's deadly implication. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. He blocks it.
Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Brushes off the impact. Very solid corner sweep. Knockdown. Once they're get down to the wire. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes.
Each hit is so important here. They're going for the super art. Painted talent card is played.
Let's see if they can survive this assault.
Both fighters planning something? Just goes for it at this range. Very.
My.
Finishes with the throw. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Servant last lets them know what's good. Jump. That's some big juicy damage. Hits them with a stop and pop. Gets the combo. Going on the offensive. Triggers Toxic Blossom to stack the deck. What'll happen here?
Pressuring with Cruel Fate.
Player 2, that back throw was huge. Player 2 will look to apply pressure, throws him. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes it with a classic corner throw. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
Staves off the cross-up. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Gets back with a well-placed drive reversal. With the forward throw, the battle in the corner continues. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Sticks the combo. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Swagger step. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Deadly implication finds the mark. Now they can start the pressure while the opponent is poisoned. Oh, burnout triggered.
He picks a good spot to use the super. KO. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Fires off a nightshade pulse. Parries the projectile. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Super clutch corner switch. Going in. Pressuring with cruel fate. Block. What'll happen here? Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Throws him. Big throw. Adds a bit of OD spice there. Blocks the drive reversal. Life lead is there, but
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Drops him hard. This anti-air in the clutch. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? White pops the painted talent and Aki closes it out.
The deed is done.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Open, crowns him from above. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc. All the throw connects. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Gets him with a Euro step. Solid anti-air. Okay, here we go. Player 1 whistles and whips. They're wide open. Clutch anti-air. Excellent read. Player 2, throw is denied. What a read. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 needs to use their drive move to tap them on the dome. All in with a rush.
This is our destiny.
Oh, hits the critical line. They gotta bust out the projectors, bust out the ruler, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Player 1, I called it. I called it.
There you go.
Awesome. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Pays down though. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive arc.
takes them all the way to the corner with that. They hit each other. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Was looking for that jump attack. Definitely answers the air attack. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. KO.
Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Neither of them springs forward with the drive rush. Gets the combo. Dashes forward. Barely blocks the jump in.
What'll happen here? KO.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Starts with a jump in. The throw hits, now the fun begins. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Good anti-air. Sticks the jump in. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Life lead opens up. Dives in with full face. KO.
Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They were expecting that drive impact. Swagger step. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the jump in. In with snake step. Medium kick. Pressuring with cruel fate. Knockdown and... Ooh, the opponent thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Burnout activates. Player 2 in dire. They're going for the super art.
Come on. It's time
Lands
to
the
train.
Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Rough tap to close it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Fight round. Fight.
The last round. It's now or never. Both fighters are raring to go. Opt for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super art gauges here. Side switch! Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Boots him and takes a swing. Reversal. What perfect timing. Throws him. What now? Parries. Cut that boy off. He's had too much. Escapes with the reversal. Drives parry. Sticks out a kick. What are they gonna do? Links it. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Lays down the purple stuff. Big step. You'll cut that boy off. He's had too much. Player 2 can't use any luck. What's gonna happen here? These talents are out and they're hungry. Forward rush. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? They're just gonna go for it with the super. Excellent read. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Looking excellent block. Only a little bit of drive and life left. An absolute beast. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Getting tipsy with the devil inside.
The fighters continue to check each other in the early going.
Takes a trip.
Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? The throw is escaped. The super meter is looking bare right now. Will they try to hang back to stock up or continue fighting? I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Well-timed corner switch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The jump in gets him.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Dives in with cruel fate. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use hit them with a stop and pop? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. They're going for the super art. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. From upstairs. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
It's time
Lands
to
the
train.
Getsuga Saiho. Going for that juicy damage. Life lead is there. Goes for the invincible special. They were confident that would hit. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet.
Hits with the overhead. Denies the attack and parries the attack and
Player 2 chases them down. Strings it all together. Taking stock.
Don't fall down yet.
Spends the gauge on the drive rush.
All right, what's coming up next?
Jumps, throws them to negate the block. Takes, springs forward with the drive rush. One chance here may end this match. Painted talons are out. Let's see what ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Pierces and drops him. Lands the attack and triggers a toxic blossom. They're gonna get a better advantage here. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while brushes that off and keeps going. Pressuring with cruel fate. What'll happen here? Player two will... Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Knockout and... Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Drive rush to keep it going. The drive impact doesn't work. Are we gonna see a comeback here? On for the critical arm.
This is our destiny.
Lands the Getsuga Saiho.
Getsuga.
Going for that juicy damage. Forward rush. Player one can't use any drive move. Wraps it up with a throw. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Shows a medium kick. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range.
Trips them up.
There's a corner switch.
Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
There's a wall splat, which leaves them wide open. Player two has been really leaning on that drive gauge.
Did well to get the buff in there. Throws them to negate the block. Absorbs the attack and fires back. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. What'll happen here? Player two creates a hold your breath. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter.
Round 2.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps. Dashes up. Scrapping it out, up, charges forward. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
My magnum opus! Did that sting?
Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff! Jumps in. Big throws. Both fighters planning something? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Not going anywhere. Player two is what crowns them from above. They were waiting for it. Throw is denied. What a read. They gotta be careful with their remaining blood. Super art to show what a PhD in fighters can do. What a finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Connects with medium kick. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of pierces and drops them. Barely blocks the jump in. Hits the drive. Perfect execution with the anti-air. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A good decision with that throw. Oh, betting it all on the drive run. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Jumps. Excellent block. Trying to dig in deep with those claws. The drive impact doesn't work. Medium kick hits anti-air in the front. No resources to work with. They gotta do this the old-fashioned way.
My
Jamie's gonna show all those enemies that there's a new player in town. Noticeable life lead. Oh my God, lost super. What were they thinking? Player one can't use any drive move. They're dizzy. The buffet is open. was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
DJ. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who is going to come out on top in this fight?
The pleasure is mine.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
One little flame.
Shows the overhead. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player one has used up all of their drive gauge. Knockdown. Neither of them willing to back off here. Checks him with the projectile. Holds out with the block. All right, what's coming up next? Big, low, reaching heavy. Blocks the impact. Player two can't use any more drive without burning out. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Transverse in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Shows a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Checks with a medium kick. Nails the anti-air. They were right to be on guard there. Keeps them guessing with that feint. Connects with the transverse to boost their metal level. Going in. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player's good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Doesn't miss a beat. Both fighters planning something? Hope experiencing burnout. Player two?
Oh, putting the cherry on top.
Hey!
Yo, are they actually dead? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Throw leaves them wide open.
Anti-air in the clutch.
That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Good decision with that throw. What now? Player one is in a very good spot. Reads the jump in perfectly. That's gonna leave him rattled. Player one needs to take advantage of this kick. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Drops him hard. Taking chunks out of each other here. Player one, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Solid anti-air.
Ooh, taking him for a ride.
Oh, they got him. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Overhead. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Player one will look to apply pressure here. projectile to try and change the situation. The jump-in is denied. Spends the gauge on the drive rush. Grabs them, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Perfect parry to stop them. Time to go on the offensive. Taking stock. Hits them with a stopping block. Burnout! It's the KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Medium kick. Genius. Clean parry. Goes for the jump-in. It's a good spot to use the super. Etoile, dancing all over that life gauge. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Hugs nothing but air. Player's overhead attack. Barely blocks the jump-in. Pumps the brakes on the impact. The counterattack connects. Great sense to take advantage of even the smallest opening. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Up into the air off the jump. Draw super art incoming. Connects. Etoile doing the business. And eats it. Snares him with a renversé. Player 2 reads the jump-in perfectly. Here comes the corner from get ready to be thrown to the sun. Oh, they got him. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick. Hits with the overhead. Absorbs. Hold your breath. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. All right, what's coming up next? Grabs him. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Experiencing burnout. Pokes with a medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here? Player 2 has depleted their drive gauge, but in there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Who's going to start things off? Medium kick hits. Throws them. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. What'll happen here? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? At least one of them is having a good time in that corner. Player 2? Oh, burnout triggered. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a bear plus super art. Sunrise Festival. They gotta nail the inputs to keep this up. Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. A real test of nerves here. Dangerous range here. Player 2 crashes out the cage right there. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Oh, they got him! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Takes the chance to hurt him. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. A little too greedy there. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Steps back to start things off. The jump-in is denied. Medium kick. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Holds out with the block.
Jackknife maximum cuts clean through him. They can't be shy about stocking meta levels with Manon because the counter perfect parry. How will they follow up? Transverse. The hit throw connects. Dashes forward. This can lead to some big damage. Their life is hanging. Sunrise Festival. Can they ride the beat to the end? Closes it out. Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Uses a drive parry against the attack. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Gets him. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Gets the jump in. Jumps? They gotta make something happen to increase Monon's metal level. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Blocks it. Denies the jump in. Shows a medium kick. Checks with a medium kick. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Clean parry. Hits him with a stopping bomb. All in with a rush. Ooh, what a smart play. Looking for a chance. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. So little life left. Hits them with a quick low kick. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a fireball. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Hugs nothing but air. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. With Super Art, there's a burnout. Super Art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. The renverse hits, sent anti-air in the clutch. Breaks through with the throw. Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Denies the jump. Perfect parry. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Overhead. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for an overhead. Can't tech the throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. All right, with this Super Art connect, uses the gauge. Goes for the Super Art? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Does a good job of pushing back. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. That combo did decent damage. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Overdrive jackknife. Going in. Player charges forward. You've got to be mindful. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Drives it back, misses. Side switch in the corner. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Connects with the transverse, tops off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Goes for the command grab. The impact gets blocked.
Let me take the lead.
Player 1 has not been shy about using their drive gauge. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive KO.
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Long low attack hit. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now?
Clean parry. Hits them with a stop and pop.
Uses their drive to maximize their damage. There's a change of sides. Both fighters planning something? Experiencing burnout. Players, they're going for the super art? It's what A, dancing all over that line. A super art? Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and throw is denied. What a read! Not much life left, but the reversal. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
What an opening statement there.
Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Like, oh, huge tank.
This can lead to some big damage.
Huge chance after that wall spot. Machine gun uppercut.
This is gonna hurt.
Amazing.
Not going anywhere.
Overdrive jackknife sends him down the quick way. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Drawn pull up. Crashes him with a jackknife.
What's next? Both absolutely refusing to get... Ooh, crushes the shins. This can lead to...
They are done. Player 2 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Blocks it. Goes for the throw. Drive runs to keep it going. Does a good job of pushing back. Okay, they trade hits. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Nano's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Will this super up connect? Takes them all the way to the corner. Oh, burnout triggered! Transverse. The hit throw connects. In there! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start the offensive by charging forward. Gets the counter hit throw. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Oh, they're in the corner now.
Just goes for it at this range.
Still scrapping for control of the space. Player 1 brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Both fighters goes in with the arabesque. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into hot anti-air in the clutch.
That jumping was expected.
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. All the throw connects.
Clean parry. Grounds him from above. Straight to the point.
Overhead. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. This is gonna hurt. Gets him with a Euro step.
Super art to show what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Yo, wake it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
This is the time to believe in Europe. Turn out, but they may have a flatline zone. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Goes for the jump in. Ron Quan takes them off their feet, brushes that off, and keeps going. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player 1 has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Holds out with the block. Down to the wire. Picture perfect punish counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes the chance to hurt him. Right lead opens up. Barely blocks the jump in. Takes a trip. KO.
Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Sticks the jump in. Lifts and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage.
Player one will look to apply pressure here. Transverse, the hit throw connects. Doesn't hit them with a stopping bomb. Goes for the rush. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one, they're going for the super art. There's drops him hard. Sets up with the jump in. What's next? Noticeable. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Player two is in a very good spot now. Closes it out. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Creates an opening with the low heavy. Grabs him.
Parries the attack. Hits with the overhead. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner.
One little please.
Sticks the combo. Projectile to try and change the situation. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Reads them. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Decides to meet them in the air. All right, what's coming up next? They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. Feeling out the spacing.
Knockdown and their spacing is so on point right now. In there. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jump in.
Hits with the overhead.
Can't tech the throw.
The jump in catches them.
Jumps up. Scrapping it up. Looking to impress with this super. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Dashes forward. Goes for the jump in. Dashes up. Connects with the throw. Both fighters sliding in. Up to spend the meter on the and eats it. Oh, reversal. Here comes the corner. There's a wall splash. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Here I come.
Somehow manages to block the jump in. Anticipated that throw. Big time whip. Barely blocks the jump in. But tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Transverse. The hit throw connects. What are they gonna do? No! This will break them. Amazing. Player finds the target. Player two can't overdrive jackknife, send him down the quick way. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Noticeable life lead is it knew the throw was coming. No hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Ooh, sends him a personalized telegram with that frightening critical art. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back and take this round? Player, they're just gonna go for it with the super. Oh, come on, kid. Try like it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there. Player two straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Barely blocks the jump in. Oh, they were looking for that overhead.
Sticks the jump in. Anticipates the overhead.
Gets a chance with that jump in.
On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Knockdown. The jump in catches them. We've reached the midway point. Down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Sticks the combo. Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters are a super art. Goes in there.
Player 1 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. A parry? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Brushes that off and keeps going. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Dealing a nice chunk of damage. What a payoff. Shows a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Lifts them with a long pawn. A quick breather. Player 1 will look to apply bends the meter, hoping for a good return. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight!
Backdash to start. They're not taking any chances. Blocks the low kick. Connects with the throw. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they? Oh my God, they just choked it up. The renverse hits. Sends them tumbling. Player 1 overhead, but it won't work. No! You need guts to pull that off. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Checks with a medium. Brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Well-timed command throw there. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Sticks the combo. Hold your breath. Beautiful setup with that attack. Strings it all together. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Will that get some? Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Got their eye on the air. Rolling Soba. Stops the attack by using a drive kick. Shows a medium kick. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Manages to block the jump-in attack. The overhead breaks the rhythm and shakes things up. Pokes with the medium kick. Both fighters planning something. Ooh, does them dirty. Oh, the pas de deux. It's gonna turn out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all style. Not much life left, but their drive usage makes it. Pumps the brakes on it, gets the counter hit and the win. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. They trade hits. Barely blocks the jump in. Jack finds the target. The throws are looking good. Knocks them out of the air. Oh man, this is a scary range. The renverse hits. Sends the overhead denied. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. The drive impact doesn't work. Jump goes to the air. The jump in is no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Are you kidding me? Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Reads the jump in perfectly. Low heavy. Shows a medium kick. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Takes a trip. Player 1 chases them down. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Player 2, Sunrise Festival. Can they ride the beat to the end? They need to rely on their instincts here. Player 2 drops them to half, closing the gap. Just goes for it at this range. KO. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump into overdrive jackknife. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Big throws. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters may be looking to risk going in with an empty SA gauge so they can fill it quickly. The jump-in is denied. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Blocks it. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Overdrive jackknife. Going in? In there! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Player 1 connects with the throw. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Oh, the throw connects. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. What now? That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Medium kick hits. Jumps up. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Blocks the jump in. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Trips them up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take them. Gets them. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Decides to meet them in the air. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Medium kick hits. Throw connects and does big damage. Both fighters just goes for it at this range. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and jumps. A parry. Risky up-close scraps hits him with a stopping bomb. Are we burned out? But they may have a plan here. Sunrise Festival. Can they nail the beat? Just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Oh my God, they just choked it up. The drive impact doesn't work. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Renverse. The hit throw connects. What's next? Player 1 can't let this simmer. He blocks the drive reversal? Snares him with a renverse. Amazing! Player, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Get ready to be... Oh, they got him! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Immediate jump. Breaks those shins. Renverse. The hit throw connects. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the point. Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Takes a trip. The jump-in is denied. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Drumming up a beatdown. Will this super art connect? The super doesn't hit. Player 2 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? It's too much. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Opts to create space to start. Dashes forward. Grabs him. Scrapping it out up close. Jumps. Oh, feints. Player 1 will look to apply. Hits him with a stop and bop. Player hits a good spot to use the super. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still no escaping that. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.